Hey you guys, it's Eric Silvermoon, and today is day 5 of my 31 days with the goddess Morrigan. And look at this cool little witch hat. It was in the dollar section at Target. Well, actually not the dollar section. It was in the Halloween section for like $1. So I thought it was cool. I mean, it's not the best thing, looking great piece, but it was $1. So I thought it was cool. So I'm actually want to do well, first, I want to thank you guys for joining me yesterday and all your really sweet comments on the meditation I did yesterday. It did inspire me to create my own guided meditation sometime either next week, possibly. So that was really cool. I really love all that support and love. So thank you guys so much. So today, for day 5, I actually wanted something to use to kind of help me maneuver the energies and stuff, and I always wanted an Athame, and I always really wanted a Goddess Morrigan Athame because it always looks so cool, and I didn't feel like spending. And here's the thing, I don't like spending money when I know I could probably make it myself, and I'm not going to recreate something. I just kind of picked items that I felt really guided to use, and I have them here. So what I'm going to do is that was Eric laughing at Modern Family. I have a letter opener. It's super cheap. It's probably under $5. I've had it. I use it to carve sigils. I use it as a wand. It kind of like holds in my hand really good. So I thought it would be really cool to deck it out and really make it super neat. And that's what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to go ahead and just share with you very quickly of what I'll be doing. So what I want to do is I'm going to move the camera down so you can probably see the mess that I have here, and then we will kind of talk about it and do the little steps. So thanks, guys. All right, you guys, so I have let's see, this is hot. Okay, so I have my Athame. Well, at the moment it's a letter opener, and I'm gonna write something sacred here and on the back side. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get my permanent marker, and I'm going to write the name Morrigan on here. Just like that. And on the opposite side, I'm going to draw the symbols that are sacred to me. So it is the pentagram. It is the triple moon. And I'm going to also do a heart. I'm going to do this black. And so yeah, so I mean, it's super simple. I just want to kind of put that there. I'm going to dry it up a little bit so it doesn't kind of spread. And so I have that there. And what I'm going to do next is that I'm going to go ahead and use this black twill. I think that's what it's called. And I'm going to wrap the handle. But before that, I have this really cool, it looks like a little scepter. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if it zooms in. Zoom in! It's not going to do it. Anyways, it's really cool, and it's actually for a cabinet, but I thought it's really cool, so I want this to be the handle to my wand. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to glue it like that. And so what I'm going to need right now is some hot glue. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of squish it there, stay in place, and I'm actually going to put some more right on top of it to just give it an extra good seal, because we're going to end up covering this up, because I don't want it to go anywhere, you guys. Okay, so gonna let that harden for just a moment. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a lot of this yarn or tulle or twill or whatever it's called. I kind of like it. So I'm gonna take a lot out because I'm gonna need a lot. And what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna begin to put it right there where it's glued as my starter. And I'm gonna begin to wrap it a bunch of times. Okay, so now I'm actually right here. And what I'm gonna do is that right at the end, I'm gonna put some glue and then wrap that around that. Because I want it to stay and to stop right there. So I'm just gonna blow a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna continue to wrap. Okay, so grab scissors, I'm gonna cut this, and I'm gonna continue to wrap this, and I'm gonna glue right there where that line's gonna be. And right where it's gonna end, so right there. This is the part where I don't like about glue, it just sticks everywhere. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure that that's nice like that. And right where, well, let me see real quick. Okay. So it has a really cool little leather look to it. I kind of like it. It still feels kind of comfortable in my hand. It feels a little bit more like I can grip it. And so now I'm actually gonna look at other decor to do with it. And so right here, since there's like this weird stuff, I'm gonna grab some stuff and see what kind of items I could actually use to decorate with. All right, guys, so I found some stuff that I wanted to use. I wanna use some of these feathers that I bought. I think they're really cool and soft. And so I also have my little moon quartz face that I really like, that it was actually a necklace, but it broke and the little piece broke inside of it, so I can't use it. But it's really cute and I think it's gonna look great on here. So right where I glued, I wanna go ahead and put more glue there. A nice little spiral of glue, because that's where I want these feathers to go. And I want one to kind of go just like that. Right on there. And then I'm going to do some more feather there, there, and another one there. Don't worry, you'll see what it's going to look like. It's not going to look ugly. I kind of want it to look very kind of medieval in a sense, kind of like it would belong to her. And so now that it has like this really cool little effect, and it almost looks like a crow foot, if that makes sense. So I'm going to go ahead and let that dry and harden just a little bit before we add this final piece. And I don't mean final piece. It might be like the last thing I add. I might continue to add things, but we'll kind of step back and take a look at it. It's like spider webs. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some glue back here. I want to do it as smooth as possible so it doesn't look gross on the other side. And I'm going to put it right there. I'm going to press a little firmly on it. Love it. And so it kind of looks like that. If you can see, it has the moon face. It almost looks like a nice little headdress with the feathers. It looks actually kind of cool. And if I can actually put my thumb on the face, connect to the quartz energy, do my magical thing. And I like it. I mean, I could still add some stuff. I could add charms to here. And so we'll kind of take a moment and step back and see if I find anything else that I want to add to it. Okay guys, so I found some items that I really like. I have this really cool little thing that has little silver and black chains and these little diamonds. I tend to use these a lot. I have a crescent moon, this cool little arrow, and I have this black feather that I kind of maybe want to see if I want to incorporate, or maybe I'll just add this by itself. And so I'm gonna see. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna try to connect these charms to this one here. All right, you guys, so I finished it and I think it looks pretty cool. So I have I hope you can see it. So it kind of has a very tribal high priestess kind of feel to it. It's a freaking letter opener, you guys, and I think I made it pretty cool. So I love it. I definitely like it. I added the charms, added the feather, the moon, the arrow. It definitely has this really cool, hopefully you can see it. And it's cool. I like the way it fits in my hand. It definitely allows me to do my thing. And I think it's cool, super witchy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and leave it in my altar, in the Goddess Morrigan altar, and kind of just have it charged. And what I like to do, desensitize my hand, put my hands over, give it my blessing, my intentions, pass it through some kind of either like a candle or some incense, and really desensitize the items and leave it in my altar for, I like to do 3 days. I like to do all kinds of things in the number 3. And once I do that, then I think it's ready for me to use it and to kind of have my little witchy moment. So thank you guys for joining me. I hope you liked it. I hope it inspired you to use the items in your home, make something really cool and witchy. And you know, I'm excited for day 6. I don't know. I have a plan of how these videos are gonna go. I wrote all kinds of stuff down, the things that I want to do, and I kind of just picked something that I feel really guided to do. And then creating my Athame was one of them. So I'm really excited. So thank you guys so much. Blessed be.